Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we will talk something about mutual generation and restriction of the 5 elements. The 5 elements follow patterns of mutual generation and mutual restriction, like yin and yang. Mutual generation and restriction are inseparable aspects of things. Without generation, there would be no occurrence or growth of things. Without restriction, balance and coordination in the development and change of things could not be maintained. The relationship of generation with the restriction and restriction with the generation. Opposition is complementarity and mutual utility drives and sustains the normal growth, development, and transformation of things. Within the mutual generation and restriction of the 5 elements, there are 2 aspects: the relationship what generates me and what I generate in mutual generation, and what I restrict and what restricts me in mutual restriction. Mutual generation of the 5 elements. Wood generates fire, fire generates earth, earth generates metal, metal generates water, water generates wood. Meanings of mutual generation. Wood generates fire because the nature of wood is warm and fire lies talent within it. Drilling wood produces fire, thus wood generates fire. Fire generates earth because fire is scorching and can burn wood. Wood turns to ashes when burned, and ashes are earth. Thus fire generates earth. Earth generates metal because metal needs to hide within stone, adhering to mountains. Nurtured by moisture, earth accumulates to form mountains, and where there are mountains, stone is born. That earth generates metal. Metal generates water because the 少阴气 or metal qi is warm, moist, and flowing. Metal relies on water for growth, and melting metal can also turn it into liquid like water. Thus, metal generates water, water generates wood because water is warm and moist, enabling trees to grow. Thus, water generates wood. Mutual restriction of the 5 elements. Wood restricts earth, earth restricts water, water restricts fire, fire restricts metal, metal restricts wood. Meanings of mutual restriction. The reason for mutual restriction among the 5 elements lies in the nature of heaven and earth. The many overcome the few, thus water overcomes fire. The refined overcomes the solid, thus fire overcomes metal. The hard overcomes the soft, thus metal restricts wood. The focused overcomes the scattered, thus wood overcomes earth. The substantial overcomes empty, thus earth overcomes water. Relationship of mutual generation and restriction. Mutual generation among the 5 elements is a cyclical relationship. Mutual restriction among the 5 elements is a relationship with restriction at an interval. Appropriateness, avoidance, and transformation in the mutual generation and restriction of the 5 elements. Yin, yang, and the 5 elements not only involve mutual generation and restriction, complementing and constraining each other, but also encompass aspects of excess and deficiency. This adds complexity to prediction. To grasp this dialectical unity in study, one must understand what is appropriate and what to avoid. Adapting flexibly and applying knowledge dynamically. Metal. When metal is abundant and encounters fire, it can become a vessel. Metal can generate water, but excessive water will cause metal to sink. Strong metal tempered by water will have its sharpness blunted. Metal can restrict wood, but excessive wood will cause metal to break. Weak wood encountering metal will inevitably be cut down. Metal relies on earth for generation, but excessive earth will bury metal. Earth can generate metal, but excessive metal will alter earth. Fire. When fire is abundant and encounters water, a balance is achieved. Fire can generate earth, but excessive earth will dim fire. Strong fire encountering earth will have its flames subdued. Fire can restrict metal, but excessive metal will extinguish fire. Weak metal encountering fire will inevitably melt. Fire relies on wood for generation, but excessive wood will intensify fire. Wood can generate fire, but excessive fire will burn wood. Water. When water is abundant and encounters earth, it can form ponds or marshes. Water can generate wood, but excessive wood will diminish water. Strong water encountering wood will have its force dispersed. Water can restrict fire, but excessive fire will dry up water. Weak fire encountering water will inevitably be extinguished. Water relies on metal for generation, but excessive metal will muddy water. Metal can generate water, but excessive water will cause metal to sink. Earth. When earth is abundant and encounters water, it can be properly challenging. Earth can generate metal, but excessive metal will alter earth. Strong earth encountering metal will have its obstruction controlled. Earth can restrict water, but excessive water will wash earth away. Weak water encountering earth will inevitably be silted up. Earth relies on fire for generation, but excessive fire will scorch earth. Fire can generate earth, but excessive earth will dim fire. Wood. When wood is abundant and encounters metal, it can become pillars and beams. Wood can generate fire, but excessive fire will burn wood. Strong wood encountering fire will have its stubbornness softened. Wood can restrict earth, but excessive earth will break wood. Weak earth encountering wood will inevitably collapse. Wood relies on water for generation, but excessive water will float wood away. Water can generate wood, but excessive wood will diminish water. The relationship between the 5 elements and the humans. The Book of Changes states that all things in the world are unified within the supreme ultimate: metal, wood, water, fire, and earth. These 5 elements are the greatest and most prominent among all things. Therefore, all phenomena in the world are unified with the yin-yang and the 5 elements. Humans are one among all things and naturally partake in the unceasing movement of the cosmos. For Pillar's prediction as an interpretation of the human life, a microcosm is the study of the law governing human life. It employs the principles of the 5 elements to explain the relationship between humans and heaven and earth. Thank you for your listening. See you next time. Bye.